Hello and welcome back to the Generation God playthrough, where I am joined by Zragan, Mac Afterburner, and Anrecht, aka Quadro.
Hello.
Hello.
So, this.
Hi!
Oh, god damn it.
So.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So what we're doing, huh?
You know, someone needs to move this battery and sulfuric acid production somewhere else. Really.
Yeah.
And just expand the green circuits a bit.
Yeah, go for it, man.
I'm working on doing the dedicated production for circuits in general.
That's right.
So I'm kind of busy.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking for someone to pick it up.
I see. Well, I'm doing defenses, and that's very legit, so I'm a pass.
That looks wrong. This 44 balancer seems wrong.
Person.
Hello.
Oh, it's some fucking name.
It is some fucking name.
Hello.
Hi, Jack!
Oh god. I just got home, so
Yeah.
Welcome home.
you guys recording, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Just started the episode, so say hi to the viewers. Alright, guess not.
This 124 balance is throughput limited. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, no one noticed that the actual green circuit production is actually fucked.
Why?
Because there were not enough inserters, and there are actual inserters missing.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's why it was unbalanced.
Yeah, didn't notice it at all. I didn't even look at it, to be honest. Where are all my bots? What? Oh, huh.
Okay, now at least the belt looks a little bit more.
What's that sound?
Rip my
Alex,
ears.
your mic.
Rip.
That was a really high frequency, like, whiny, buzzy sound type thing. Almost like train brakes.
Or a bit like those electric lighters.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Like a plasma speaker.
Yeah.
So loud.
Tesla coil speaker.
Yay! They have superior sound quality because no moving membrane.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. Their audio is flawless? Yes. And because it says Tesla in the name, you can be sure it's quality.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Did you just steal my tank?
What? That was your tank?
I was in it when I logged off, apparently.
What?
So yeah, I got a new headset. Oh my god.
Is that yeah, that tank is gonna hit that thing, you know.
It
You
hit it.
almost destroy the light by
I'm not even in it.
your reckless nature.
Wow. Okay. Blame me.
Of course, who else should I blame? Science?
I mean, it's your tank. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay, that works.
Yeah? Oh, okay, Science, why did you do this?
I mean, it's your tank.
Yes,
I drove it, but it's yours.
How's the mic quality on this headset? Do you think?
That's
Is it any good?
better.
Is it?
Pretty good.
Yep.
Seems fine.
Awesome.
Yep, it is.
Perfect. I've never used this headset before, so.
Well, there you go.
Woo.
Yeah, my really good one just completely broke on me. So.
Aw.
I mean, that's fair. I've had it for like 3 years, but you know, it's a true 7.1 surround headset, and it broke, and I'm pissed.
Yeah.
As you should be.
Have you considered getting an actually good headset and slapping a mic on it?
No.
Well,
Like something like a Beyerdynamic or other more studio or pro focused headsets, because in my experience, they cost just about the same as a fancy gaming headset, has 17 times the audio quality, 532.5 times the build quality, and oftentimes you can actually get spare parts.
Yeah. All right.
Because they're built to be maintained, not look fancy and flashy and have 17 channels of RGB. Which is just the kind of perfect noise you want in a headset.
But you need RGB if you're gonna have a gaming headset or a gaming
it-
computer.
That's
No,
fine, but
goddammit,
do it
don't-
analog.
Okay.
Don't
You know the RGB makes everything faster. All right.
Don't start
No.
with it. I'm gonna start killing people.
No,
Listen to me.
RGB doesn't make it faster. Red makes it faster.
Red makes
Right?
it faster.
Blue makes it cooler, and green makes it use less power.
Yeah.
Yep.
These are the basic. And if you try and mix everything, you get a Christmas tree, and they're kind of cool for like a month, and then they just wither away and
I
die.
thought blue was faster, red was productivity, and the green was the energy.
Oh no! You're mixing mediums
Oh
here.
man, I'm confused, brother.
Mixing mediums, it's okay though.
Gosh. Oh. Funny story, though. I can attest to the story that Dragon is telling you about the headsets. Like, we found out this week that we have the same headset, only I have like a different version. And my story is basically this: is like I was in a music studio a couple of years ago, and the guy that ran that studio had like one headset, only lent like 20 of them. And some of them were old and some of them were new. And I was like, why do you have only that one? He was like, well, it's the best. It's like, it has like good quality, it has good audio, it damps like 32 decibels, etc., etc. Also, my version has a curl cable, so it's like 2 meters long. You know, the coil cable?
Yeah.
It's great.
My previous one had that, and it was amazing. But that was a no-brand knockoff, so I brought the real deal this time. I didn't know it was a knockoff. That's the funniest part. It was branded as Super Lux.
Yeah, their design is like, what was it? Like the 60s or 70s?
I don't know, man.
So their patent, I guess, is like expired. Like 25 years in Germany.
I mean, honestly, for all I know, it could have been from the same factory. It's just these were sold as, second grade, names.
Or maybe like the ones that got dropped from quality assurance or something.
Yeah, only 99 passed, not 103, the German way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm perfectly down with getting like a true studio headset, but like, then don't you do you need like a sound card for that too? I'm guessing like a good one.
Well,
You don't need
wait,
it, actually.
I mean, most computers have a built-in one, but
depends, right? Because like the version of the headset we're talking about is the DT77 Pro. And you have 3 versions. The lowest tier is 32 decibels, or what was it, dBA?
I think the lowest one is
Ohms?
32 ohms.
Yeah, 32 ohms. So that's well, like normal headset, right? Then
It's
you have
slightly heavier than a normal headset, but it'll be fine. Your phone will be
Heavier?
able to drive it, and sorry,
Oh right, normal is like 16, isn't it?
8 or 16 is normal for like
What?
normal, lame headphones.
Well, there you go. Then you have like one step up. That's for like studios and stuff. Also, that's 80 ohm. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
and then you have the 250 ohm.
Yes.
Or 300. It depends slightly on model.
Yeah. Well, 250 is the one that's usually pretty well accessible anyway, or available.
It's,
But yeah, I have the 250 ohm version, and for example, your phone will be able to drive it. However, it will drain in like an hour.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like a modern phone, like a Samsung Galaxy S9 or something, an hour and it's empty.
Yeah, it takes a lot of power.
Yep.
Yep.
But it will be able to run it at full volume, right? Or at decent volume anyway. But it will just drain your battery like heck.
Yeah.
Same
What are you-
goes
what
for
are you
your
doing?
PC.
What are you doing as a mic though?
I have a cheapo €2 mic from like a store next door. I plugged it into my input of my microphone. So, yep.
I have a similar solution. It's also like a €2 tiny clip-on microphone, but I have it in my beard.
Ha!
Yes.
I have it clipped on my headset, like the coil cable. I have it clipped on one of these coils.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that works too.
You know, the most interesting thing about this all is no one actually asks the person who's streaming all this and has the gear for it all to have.
All right, hold on. All right, no.
good
What do you got?
quality.
What are you rocking?
Yeah, so for the mic, I am actually rocking the.
Probably guess it's a Sennheiser mic.
No, actually not.
Oh.
It's not
Oh.
it. It's a blue snowball.
Snowball. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm rocking that because Sennheiser mics are actually good ones, are quite expensive. And actually for streaming,
Out of the middle.
I haven't seen anyone actually recommending a Sennheiser mic for streaming specifically.
I have I've heard the blue snowball mic like on a couple of different people right now. Like you're the fourth one, I guess. And I guess they all have one thing in common. To me, they sound like you're in a very large empty room, and they sound very like a can.
Well, maybe
So
it also doesn't help that I actually have a large empty room.
Oh, right, sure.
Yeah, so I don't have any padding or anything like that. So, but it's
Well-
way better than anything else I had.
Right.
Yeah, it's also
Well, surroundings can do a lot, right?
Yeah.
Sias, you should seriously consider either repositioning your mic or getting some noise dampening material because you have a lot of echo when you speak normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's sound
Like it
dampening. It's gonna be very too expensive.
Honestly,
Or you
just,
can-
like getting this like cheap ass foam from your local hardware store and putting it behind your monitor. That will do a lot.
You can even go cheaper than that. If you have a few old towels, just
Oh,
flip
yeah.
it
Like
like
that?
into a small
Yeah,
Yeah, that
square.
works too.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
try that.
Like in the direction of what you're speaking of, preferably on your monitor, but you know that would that will be a problem quite fast of other reasons.
VR
But-
headset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for my monitor, it's gonna be an issue because
Yeah.
this motherfucker actually, well, it has passive cooling, but it actually has an actual heatsink inside it.
Oh,
So
boy.
it gets toasty.
a monitor with a heatsink, huh?
It has to be a G-Sync one.
No, it's a professional monitor.
Is it a CRT monitor?
No.
But listen, I have a 300 watt CCFL monitor, two of them, and they don't need active or any heat sinks or any additional cooling. They do get toasty though, but you know.
That's why size one is better.
I mean, Tel's fine.
Yeah. No, I
Does it
haven't-
also
I
do
haven't-
RGB?
Yeah, I have an industrial laser.
No, I don't have an RG.
Oh,
Speaking of colors, my panels are actually native 10-bit panels.
right.
Yes. The problem is, I have no software that can make use of it.
Ah, right. So
Yeah.
it's just like RTX, huh?
Almost.
There's that. No.
Except my hardware still works fine for normal usage.
Actually, did Battlefield 5 get released to non-pre-order public or whatever?
Yeah, it had like 2 or 3 stages of release.
Yeah.
Because, fuck having a release date. More is better, right?
Because if it's released already, then there's actually one software that can use ray tracing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what was the performance cost? Like 1/3 of the FPS?
Yeah, something like that.
Actually,
I
there's
think half.
No, Sias. Half would have been a success. It was struggling to maintain 60 FPS at 1080p with the 2080 Ti. Seriously. It's that bad.
Tests I saw were... It wasn't perfect, but it was a bit above 60 FPS, but just barely.
Yeah, the
65,
average size.
63.
Yeah, average. But you have the 1% lows, also on a stutter.
Yeah.
They were under 60.
honestly, the biggest difference I think is gonna make is in the industrial sector, since I think so, since ray tracing for rendering, right, is like a big thing the last couple of years, and that's very expensive for companies since it costs a lot of time and resources. And with like a card, you can ray trace on the spot. It doesn't have to be 60 FPS. 1 FPS would be fucking great.
Yeah, but we already have that, and you don't need the fucking RTX cards. Even AMD cards can do that.
No, we can't. It's all CPU based.
Maybe your software doesn't do that, but there is software available that does real-time ray tracing right now, GPU powered. And AMD's GPUs, because they're so general, is actually doing really well.
Well, it might help, but the thing is, this is not a real ray tracing. It's very
Yes, it is. Ray tracing is one of those embarrassingly parallel problems. That's actually the
No. I mean the RTX.
That's the actual term.
I mean the RTX stack. It's not like a true ray tracing that's used like in movies and stuff.
Oh, it is. That's the funny part. It's just that they have like 68 cores. So it's a wee bit anemic. Just a wee bit.
And for like the movie industry and stuff, live rendering is not that important.
Yeah.
They can just render it on their, 50 servers or something. So.
The problem is that
the cost is
movie...
also an issue.
Yeah, but
But
another part there is that the movie industry is not used to having to optimize their render path to the degree like game engines are. Which is part of the reason why I think the initiative that Unreal Engine 4 is doing, where they're actually providing, industry-level images in real time, is so amazing because...
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, and no, it's not 100% pixel perfect compared to a full ray tracer taking 17 hours to render a frame. But if you can get 99.9% of that in
honestly,
like a 60th of a second.
Honestly, I tried ray tracing like for a couple of weeks, a couple of months ago, and basically it gets boring after like a couple of weeks anyway, since you only can produce 1 picture a day if you want to do something high resolution and test something out like for real.
Yeah, using CPU, yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting nowhere.
I'm actually starting to lack a bit of copper for some reason. God damn it,
I'm gonna bring a couple of my friends back home.
And anyone's Dragon, can you run up to the copper mine? There's a wagon with some coal in there? What the fuck is it? Should be filtered all. Where does it find that single
yeah.
damn coal?
It should be filtered.
Yeah, it is.
But that's that magical word again, should.
I'm thinking it might have a some coal on the other side somewhere, but yeah, there's like a single pesky coal thingy somewhere.
Probably like in the dead center of the
The train's got the biters. Nice.
Woo!
Go trains.
Oh,
Victory train!
no, yeah, no. Yeah, it's weird.
No, power.
It's copper. Should be.
Meow, meow, meow.
This one. Yeah. Looks about right.
You know, there's a huge peninsula southeast that we should probably just take by force.
South.
Yeah, that's a huge peninsula there with a ton of biters, and that can be reduced from 3 choke points down to 1.
Yeah.
One big one, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's easier to keep one place stocked than 17.
Yeah.
3 in this case, but you get the point.
And on that bombshell, we're gonna end the episode. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.
Duck and cover! Duck and cover!
Bye.